Why would I have another book on me?
What happened to the other mending?
I gave it to Duke.
Oh, it didn't work! It didn't work!
Wow, you went all out.
I took no damage from that.
The same.
Oh,
no.
man. I am once again staring at the front of my house to begin another episode of Arcadia. This looks like a green face. Yeah, I even made a YouTube short about it. Some people saw it. I really have liked Percy's sign here. I feel like it adds a lot, right? Question is, what is going on here? Okay, now this right, kinda looks like a green face. I get it, right? I get the idea. I have the eyes and the wood kind of hanging down. Absolutely. This was very creative on Percy's part. But what is this? I can't deny this looks like green. I mean this I could pass off as, oh, an accident in the build. It's interesting because I have no idea who did this, but for whatever reason it has appeared with no sign, nobody to let me know what has happened. I've asked a couple people, real suspects, right? Those who I would imagine to build a green face into the side of my hill here. And it wasn't any of them. So I'm a little confused. Do you like these little bushes, by the way? I'm trying some armor stand things here. One of the things I noticed about this is just how green it is and unbroken up. And I've been trying to figure out what exactly I think would fit, right? Because we have all this moss, and I love moss. Moss is one of my favorites. Do not get me wrong. Our good friend Red over here, over on this corner, has been doing some absolutely crazy stuff with his terraforming and custom tree building and house building. Literally everything he's doing is nuts. Oh, and I just completely trailed off without finishing my thought. So enjoy this quick zoom in and around Red's base here. We have a bridge, his little river runner, and of course his cliffside. And what you notice, there's a lot of color, a lot of texture, a lot of detail, and I have none of that. That was the whole point of this, and I just completely whiffed. Anyways, we'll get better, I promise. Also, check it out. We have frog lights now on the side of our house, and this has been something I've been wanting to do for 3 episodes now, and we finally have a frog light farm. Shout out Liz, she built one, and I paid 64 diamonds for basically her entire stock. But look how good they look. So we have a 3-layered window here. I don't know if it's entirely necessary, but I did it, and it looks great. We start with black glass panes on the outside, a layer of waxed copper grates, and then behind that, we go with the ochre frog lights. And I think it looks fantastic. It wasn't actually my initial idea. My pal Blondskunk, I believe, came up with this. He at least showed it to me, so I'm going to give him all the credits in the world. You should absolutely go check him out. He is a fantastic creator, and a much better builder than I'll ever be. But that's alright. To Duke, P.S. Get an anvil. Now I know exactly who is in the need for wool, but I'm not allowed to tell you exactly why this certain individual, who may or may not have been included in the outro of my last video, would need that. But it is something I'm going to be doing this season, is owning a textile business, which I'm really looking forward to, which means all of our sheep are going to need somewhere to grow and run around in, and that means we will be unveiling our main base here soon enough. But look at this. Oh, this is actually hilarious. So Blueberry, our good pal, has been in the custom head making business here, and yesterday she came around with a Shrek head, Kung Fu Panda, and Grogu sitting over on this side. The slime, I just killed a slime. That's how we got that. But then a little Jaffa head, which is hilarious. And now there's me, and I love it. Look at him. He's just a little guy. I don't know. Should I like carry him around with me? Is he just like a pal? Just hangs out? Oh wait, no. He's facing the wrong way. He's chewing on my hand. Hold on. That's not good. That seems like it'd be a little painful. But I love him. I think she did such a good job with taking our current skins, bringing them into a single custom head form. I love it. I'm a very, very big fan of it. So shout out to Blueberry for, oh, it's actually her head. Blueberry came out killed by BlueberryBrown. We'll just put that there. Oh my goodness, there's just so much going on. I have a head showing up. I have blocks for a certain build showing up. I have green faces showing up. And yet, we are on episode 3. And you know what's not showing up? A finished house. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's not as bad as it was on Resolute when it took me like 7 episodes, but I feel like on Arcadia here, I have to go a little bit more, right? I have to put in the work. And I've been doing that a little bit. As you can see, paintings, color, bookshelves. We have cherry wood that doesn't come down all the way. What, Duke? What are you doing there? But look at this. This was a little fun idea. I was in a call with a couple other Arcadians, and they decided that what about a little candle parkour going on in the back here? And honestly, it works pretty well. I've had a number of people now come on over and check out our little parkour course. And let's see if I can do this first time on camera. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty all right. Oh, yes, there we go. If we land on the chest, you can say you did it. Congrats, you're a winner, son. Going up to the 3rd floor, we have another honey block elevator, which is fantastic. I love these things. Issue is it can't go all the way up because a little bit of a design flaw here. That's outside. I need to turn this into my bedroom. Currently, it's just a single red bed and a fern in a pot. And while that is great, I did say I was going to use all the wood. I was thinking that like a lord's suite, right, would have whitewashed walls in a manner or something, right? So I was thinking the pale oak in here would look pretty good. But nuciee actually told me the other day that she kind of likes how cozy it is with the more earthy tones. And I may end up leaving this because of that. We're gonna test it out, right? We're gonna see how it looks. But if I resort to this, don't be surprised. So over the last few weeks of the server, there have been a handful of pop-up shops that have just appeared right down the road from where I live. Of course, you have everything from amethysts to moss, ender chests and shulkers, and a battle for iron, some premium cookies, right? This is all good stuff. But I said I was going to be selling wool, and if you look behind me, you'll see HQAT Jr. It's pronounced HCAT, coming soon. Now, HCAT Senior is going to be built in the actual shopping district, but I have set up at least something I can sell wool out of. If you check the chest, we're getting there, right? We have a fair little bit of wool already ready to go. I just like don't have any orange. It's kind of problematic, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All the other colors are here, right? Might be missing a couple, but it's okay. Obviously, this is not how I want it to look. I originally just came over here, dropped these 4 wool blocks down, put some chests, then I covered it. And then people put scaffolding and glowberries and bamboo, and Alex even put a block of obsidian in here that's now gone. We just can't have this, right? I mean, look at all these shops. They've taken such care in designing, right? I mean, come on. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, mine's kind of an embarrassment. Honestly, it really is. I'm not one to hate on my builds too much, right? I try to be pretty objective. Tend to never oversell my builds, but try to at least encourage some people to think they're okay. I don't know. Either way, this sucks. I'm gonna be real. This is a mess. Even getting rid of that stuff, right? Oh, I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Ignore that. But I'm gonna try to set something up, and we can finally sell some wool. So the other day, I had nuciee come over and help me with kind of setting up my lord's room here, right? I wanted a bedroom that felt proper, felt good. I said we were going to try using pale oak. And I also said that nuciee had told me before that my idea might have been flawed because we should go for oak. And I'm going to be honest with you. Here's what happened. I don't have any of this recorded because of course not, but I struggled, okay? I really struggled. I had basically nothing good happening at all. and I almost resorted back to oak and spruce. But she came over here and gave me some absolutely fantastic tips. Bring in the terracotta. Maybe have... Oh, we're missing one. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe bring in some of the pale hanging moss, right? Okay. We have a canopy bed. Okay. We're following. I had these as pale oak or something else. She said spruce. Okay. All of that was like her. So basically this whole room was designed by nuciee. But I should say, Cadiot came up with the idea for a giant bed here. Now, actually, if you walk on it, you fall down in because there's a bed below it. Situation here, I was able to use the armor stands and basically create a very, very large red bed. Now, after nuciee had left, Cadiot stuck around to help me with, hey, maybe we should have a secret passage through here. And I thought that would be a great idea. Right? It's just a very simple little comparator output set to the exact spacing necessary. Any book placed in the top part here will open the pistons. Any placed on the bottom will close it.
Wait.
Yeah. You're close.
Am I close? I'm
No,
close?
no, you're not. Not at all.
Okay, not at all.
Okay. Oh,
Wait.
you're onto something.
I was on this. I was placing them randomly. No?
Oh.
I feel like you're literally just trolling me.
Hey!
Wait, so does it actually check for greens?
No.
Or is it like a set amount of books on each bookshelf?
So it's about as simple as it gets, right? So this is the only bookshelf that does anything.
You know what? I should have expected that, seeing your redstone in the sheep farm.
Whoa! Come at my sheep farm some more, won't you?
Okay, so it's literally just these two.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it is quite literally a comparator here that's set to
so
the
this
Oh!
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Wow. Okay, nuciee. I see how it is.
I really didn't mean that. I'm sorry. Okay. Now this is very smart.
Five minutes of not figuring out the bookshelf causes you to try to kill me. I see how that is.
I was just testing something and you happened to be there. Okay. This is very smart though.
And then, look at this.
Oh.
If I ever get an elytra, this will be really great.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. But also I don't have any breeze things. So,
I got so hyped.
listen, all right. My whole place here is it's a little jank.
No, I think you did an excellent job. I don't know why I was just like, yay!
Couple quick moments later, HQAT Jr. has an official little stand here, and that means I can advertise this into the Discord, let all of my fellow Arcadians know wool is officially for sale. It's a great feeling. Don't ask me why I set this chest up vertically and the others are horizontal. Oops. Anyways, yeah, Chester Jr., you get to stare at wool now all the time. It's fantastic. You might be saying, Duke, this doesn't look like wool. It's granite and copper and wood. What? That's poor marketing. And you're right. Don't get me wrong. I agree with that. However, this is roughly the color scheme of my actual full build that you will see soon enough. And I had an explanation for why I chose the colors for that. So just bear with me for another couple episodes and it'll all make sense eventually. But I hope this works. I kept the heart up in the back. I think Humble put this together back for Jaffa Simp Club. And now it's just because everybody loves wool, right? Come on. It's fantastic. Even if I don't actually serve all of the colors and I'm like out of orange, it's fine. It's fine. So you know how earlier in this episode I was talking about how gifted our friend Red is at building and all these trees and just why can't I do things like him? Well, I had an area in the backyard that needed a custom tree, and I thought who else would be better to do it than Red himself. Keep in mind, I asked for a small bonsai tree. A tiny little tree that would go on a hill in my backyard. And that's all it would be. That's all I needed. Didn't need anything else. Didn't need anything more. Ta-da! Look at this thing. It's so cool. It's bigger than my house almost. Like, it's very, very close. It is so fantastic. I don't know how he does it. The form is incredible. The use of different blocks are incredible. There's yellow glass up there. I don't even know how he made yellow glass look good, but he did. Ah, goodness. No, it's been the ongoing process of turning the back of my house into something actually useful. And the best way I saw to see that through was to create a statue of an old friend of mine, MoonPig. Now, for those unaware, MoonPig has been around now for nearly a year. Started a Resolute, joined into Inheritance for a while, and now in Arcadia. And that begs the question, what will he have us do next? Find out very soon.